That's more than you do, you fat fuck. This is Dr. Kevin Hall, and he was the leading researcher of ultra-processed foods at the NIH and the NIDDK. That was until he resigned after 21 years due to his most recent findings being censored by the administration that he worked for. Now, I'll put it in his words that he said his most recent findings on ultra-processed foods did not meet with the preconceived narrative that the administration already had for their addictions of ultra-processed food. But I'll leave it to you. I won't say anything about why they were censored or anything like that. I don't want to have a tinfoil hat on. I'll leave that to you. But what I will give you is a study that he did on one group of people. The first randomized control study on ultra-processed foods. He took one group of people and controlled their entire diet. They went on something called an alternating diet, which basically means that for 2 weeks they ate a certain way, and then 2 weeks after that they ate a different but another certain way. And for the first 2 weeks, they ate only ultra-processed foods. And what this came to in the criteria of the study was things that you would often see in a food manufacturing warehouse. They would do things like cream cheese, turkey bacon is American. You can imagine what it's like, right? Proper processed foods. And then for the second 2 weeks, they would eat only clean food, prioritize a lot of vegetables, fruits. They had things like almonds, which are high in calories, but still pretty clean, right? And what do you think happened to these group of people depending on what diet they were on? Now you would say if they had the same calories, nothing would happen. Wrong. For the first 2 weeks, they were likely to put on 0.9 kilos of fat because of the fucking food they were eating. And they were so likely to have an average of 500 calories a day. 500 calories a day, not per week. None of this, not the higher day they were on 500 calories. On average, they consumed in excess of 500 calories because of the processed foods they were eating, because it was less satiating. That was it. 2 weeks, they would lose the weight again because they were eating clean foods, because the clean foods they were eating allowed them to eat less calories because they were more satiated of a higher volume of food. It's insane the food that you choose to eat and the impact that you have. And before you say anything, they had an hour of exercise every single day. That's more than you do, you fat fuck. So it can have an effect on anyone, even people that go to the gym, even people that bodybuild, even anything. They were doing an hour of exercise a day, every single day for a month. And this is still happens to them. It's super interesting. I'm not surprised it got fucking censored because they want to sell more bullshit food straight down your fucking throat.